Hello everybody and welcome to the fourth Adobe music editing tutorial. I am Jose and today I am going to teach you how to edit with multiple tracks, how to find the right volume, and how to add fade-ins and fade-outs to them. In the last episode we learned how to handle multiple tracks. Today we are going to actually put that into action, but first let's spice up our intro by giving it a fade-in effect. A fade-in effect is basically a transition of volume at the beginning of an audio. Likewise, a fade-out effect is a transition of volume at the end of an audio. To make one, we only need to click on our track and drag this small ramp logo to the right. While we're holding it, we can also move our mouse up and down to make a gentle or steeper curve. Now I want to make an interesting intro, so what I'm going to do is have our song play for a little bit before speaker starts talking. So I'm going to drag our speaker to the right and keep the song as is. However, I am going to give them all a fade-in effect. You can create multiple fade-ins at the same time by selecting the tracks you want to add it to. To do so, just hold Command or Control and click on them. You can also select multiple tracks by dragging from an empty space and going down or up. After selecting all our tracks, we're going to then drag the lowest fading icon to the right. As we can see, all the other tracks move and it saves a little bit of time. Let's have a listen.
Hello and welcome to the Guy and His Friends podcast. I'm your host with the most, Alex.
As we can see, the song is a bit too loud for the speaker. So, I am going to add an advanced technique to make the audio go down before the speaker starts talking. This is a bit complex to do, but once you get the hang of it, it becomes easy. I will reduce the audio by using keyframes. Keyframes are a specific point in time where an attribute is set. In this case, we're setting the audio to be a certain level at certain points. To make a keyframe, we have to first click on our desired audio track. Then, we're going to put our mouse right on top of this line at the moment we want it to start changing volume. This is the volume line. We can identify by placing our mouse on top of the line, and after a second, we should see a text saying volume. Do not confuse this with the pan line. The pan line defines if the audio is being heard from the left or the right side. After pointing our mouse to the right position, we are going to click and make our first keyframe. Now, we are going to go ahead a few seconds and create our second keyframe. In this case, when do we want the audio to stop changing? Think of it as going from point A to point B. I want the audio to stay the same in the first keyframe and go down by the time it reaches the second keyframe. To do this, I'm just going to click and drag down the second keyframe. I'll drag it down to negative 20 decibels and see if it's good. I have to do this with all the other audios. I'll have to repeat the process. Now that I've done this, we can try and check out the audio and see how it sounds.
Hello and welcome to the Guy and His Friends podcast. I'm your host with the most, Alex.
I think that this sounds great. We can do the same thing backwards towards the end to make the music go up as the outro is being made.
As always, my name is Alex.
My name is Vishwar Singh.
This is the Guy and His Friends podcast, signing off.
Now you know how to handle multiple tracks and edit them and add some audio effects to it. I am Jose and this was another podcast tutorial series. See you in the next time.